such a slow rate of speed. Well, back about 20 miles back, an area known as Benkelman, Nebraska, unfortunately we had an animal strike on the right-of-way. We did strike for 3 very large dogs that were on the right-of-way, and we had 4 air hose that controls our braking on the train, our air brakes that came separated. We did get the air hoses repaired and we did get back underway, but in the interim we did find out shortly after getting back underway that we have damage to the underside of our dining car. We have a very large electrical conduit, steel metal line that electrical wiring runs through underneath the main part of the dining car that controls part of the electricity for the diner. And from the animal strike, the conduit line that has the electrical lines running through it has broken off from its housing that's fastened to the underside of the car and has bent to the point where it is not repairable, at least out here on the road. And it's only clearing the right-of-way by about 6 inches from bottoming out on the actual tracks below the train. So unfortunately, due to the unsafe condition that this can cause, we've already spoke to our upper management. They are aware of the situation, and myself, being the head conductor of the train and head person of the operating crew of the train, I've come to the decision that this dining car will be taking off the train due to the unsafe condition to operate it. We cannot operate at normal track speed, and we will not be using the dining car whatsoever due to the unsafe condition. So what we're going to do is we get up here at our next town, which, by the way, we have just crossed into the state of Colorado. About 2 or 3 miles back, we have crossed over the state line. We are officially now in the state of Colorado, and the next town that we'll be traveling through is known as Ray, Colorado. That's where we have made the arrangements with the host railroad, the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad, to take the dining car off the train and set it out, as we call it. And yes, I'll be switching the dining car off the train. Then we'll get the train back together. Sleeping cars will be located right next to the lounge car at that point, and then we'll be back on the way back up to normal track speed. Now, I understand, obviously, this is a great inconvenience to all passengers due to the food service that's going to be limited to the train having no dining car. We're going to see if we can get possibly some extra food items brought from outside on board at Denver, Colorado. We have transferred some of the supplies and the stock from the dining car into the lounge. So as of right now, folks, the lounge car will be obviously the only food service car on this train, and most likely, to be very honest with you and very upfront, the lounge car will be the only food service car on this train, most likely all the way to Emeryville, California, because we do not have any equipment en route to California. As for the delay time, to keep you updated on what kind of delays we're looking at, right now we are at least pretty close to about at least 2 hours late already. I'm estimating right now, folks, for Denver, Colorado, we're looking at probably somewhere in the area of about 11:30 to 12 noon before we actually physically arrive into Denver. That's a pretty good estimate. It's going to take us about probably a good hour to set out the car. So we're looking at probably a good at least 4 hours late getting into Denver, anywhere from 4 to 5 hours late getting into the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado today. Again, a lot of time here is being consumed right now due to the slow rate of speed we're traveling at about 30 miles an hour. And again, that's due to the fact that the underside of the car is bottoming out on and off. We cannot travel at any faster speed for the safety of the train itself and the equipment. So again, we'll try to keep you updated here all morning long. Again, if you have any questions to ask, feel free to stop any member of the crew or myself, make my way through the train, or my assistant conductor. Otherwise, again, we do apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, it's something that was totally out of our control. Usually when we do hit animals on the right-of-way, the only thing that normally happens is we get air hose separations between the cars at the very worst. It's very unusual to get actual physical damage to the actual cars themselves. So this is kind of an odd situation that happened here, and I was even a little surprised myself this morning to find what I found underneath the car when I got outside. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate your patience, and I hope you can understand the situation this morning, and just please try to bear with us. We'll keep you informed. Thank you.
Well, they're not making us go all the way.